housing is really important in the county. We've got a number of people who can't afford to live here, and what we're trying to do in the county is make sure that everyone who wants to can live in the county.
When I look around, and I think 24 years ago we started over at the JCC of Greater Washington in a small area, we have grown by leaps and bounds. We now have 600 people gathering today to discuss with experts in the fields of transportation, jobs, and affordable housing and economic development overall.
Affordable, everybody needs to know, is 30% of gross income. So if you only make $30,000 a year, that's $10,000 a year in rent. That's less than $1,000 a month to pay for rent. Very difficult to find rent at that level in Montgomery County. So these buildings do that, and they're good-looking buildings. Many of them are urban buildings. Some of them are renovations of buildings into new uses. They're all excellent.
Throughout the state, for every 100 families that need affordable housing, there are only 62 families that can find it and that's available. So there's a significant need that's not being met.
I'm a big believer in putting more resources in affordable housing and paying for that by probably pulling back some resources or subsidies that we provide to the broader housing market. And I think it's an important discussion to have when you bring together a lot of stakeholders. I mean, we have home builders here, we have affordable housing advocates, we've got lenders, we've got policymakers. You get everyone together and you can have a meaningful discussion about these issues.
This is not simply about how we build bricks and mortar, it's how we build community. When we're talking about building thriving, sustainable communities, we're talking about housing, we're talking about healthcare, we're talking about education, we're talking about transportation, we're talking about busting silos between agencies, we're talking about the private and public sector working together, and that's what today is about. Montgomery County has a lot to be proud of.
There's a tremendous need for affordable housing, and this is a great opportunity to bring everyone together, developers, nonprofits, and everyone that has a stake in affordable housing in the county.
You cannot have housing without jobs, without transportation, mobility, and without a strong economic development platform in which to operate. And I think Secretary of Labor Perez's remarks today, I think, provided us with a unique perspective to look at all of those things in combination.